RL102 Basic Russian Grammar Part 1
Основы грамматики русского языка, часть первая.
With Victor D. Huliganov. Copyright www.huliganov.com 2007.
Hello, it is me, Victor Dmitrievich Huliganov, with another lesson of Basic Russian Grammar RL102. And in this lesson we are going to continue on what was in last lesson, namely the dative case of personal pronouns and various interesting constructions which basically use these dative case pronouns, enabling you to say a lot of things in an idiomatic way, which in fact you can only say in many cases that way. You cannot say them in the normal way as in English of I feel cold. You know, you don't say in Russian я чувствую холод, you say мне холодно. So it is perfectly correct to use it, and it is used much more in Russian than it is in other languages. And so the sooner you get to realizing that you can construct a sentence in Russian where just about everybody in the room gets kicked into the dative case and nobody is actually the subject of the sentence, the better, because those sentences sound very good, grammatical and idiomatic Russian, impersonal, as they are called sentences, the impersonal form. It's a very sound way of saying a lot of things in Russian, especially related to temporary states of being. For example, and what I will do this time is I won't revise again all of the persons in the dative case all at once, but I will use them through the various examples as you should have learned them last time. So now we are just going to use them interchangeably now. What you can do to practice these is to make sentences with other dative personal pronouns and change them around a bit to make more sentences, and that way to practice the phrases that you will learn in this lesson. For example, you could say мне хорошо, I'm feeling well, okay? Мне жарко, но мне хорошо, I'm feeling hot, but I feel okay. Мне не холодно, мне тепло, I'm not cold, I'm warm, okay? Тепло is warm, жарко is hot, too warm really, but you can sometimes like that if you're in a sauna or something like this, or in a banya, in a Russian bathhouse. Почему тебе грустно? Why are you feeling sad? Literally, of course, it is why to you is it sad? But it's the same as saying in English, why are you feeling sad? Почему тебе грустно? Тебе было весело вчера. You were feeling merry yesterday. Мне жаль тебя. I feel sorry for you. Жаль. It means sorrow. Мне жаль. I feel sorry. And then what comes after is in the genitive. Мне жаль тебя. I feel sorry for you. Тебя is the genitive from ты. Ему пора домой. It's time for him to go home. Ему пора домой. Пора means it's time. Ему суждено было идти домой, но ему лень было идти. He was destined to go home, but he felt lazy to go. Perhaps he was a little bit after the drinking alcohol. Now for her, here's another one. Душно, it means stuffy. Ей было душно в доме, и поэтому ей было плохо. She felt stuffy, she felt it was stuffy in the home, and for this reason she felt ill. Ей плохо, she feels ill. Ей было плохо, she felt ill. Ей будет плохо, she will feel ill. It is always the neutral form, the neuter form of the verb to be in the third person singular. Ей было, ей будет, ей плохо. So, нам очень приятно было познакомиться с вами. This is us now. We were very pleased. Приятно means pleasant. Нам приятно. We enjoy. It's a pleasure for us. Нам приятно было. Нам очень приятно было познакомиться с вами. To make your acquaintance. Мне было очень приятно познакомиться с вами. I was very pleased to make your acquaintance. Нам не было скучно весь день. We didn't get bored all day long. Put it all together. Нам очень приятно было познакомиться с вами. Нам не было скучно весь день. Действительно. Means we were very pleased to make your acquaintance. We didn't get bored all day long. Honest. So. Now for вы, from we have вам. A good one you often hear is как вам не стыдно? Стыд means shame. And стыдно means ashamed. Как вам не стыдно means you should be ashamed of yourself. Как вам не стыдно? Вам не кажется, что это чистое издевательство? Don't you think? Вам не кажется? Does it not seem to you? Вам не кажется is a very common way of saying don't you think? You can say, of course, вы не думаете, что это чистое издевательство? Don't you think that this is pure taking advantage? Вам не кажется, does it not appear to you, is a more idiomatic way of saying don't you think? Вам не кажется, что это чистое издевательство? Don't you think this is pure taking advantage of a person who is in a poor situation? Им не нравится их номер, но им не хочется уже найти другую гостиницу. They don't like their hotel room. Им не нравится. Нравится means it pleases itself to somebody. Мне нравится, I like. Мне не нравится, I don't like. The нравится is in the third person. It pleases me. Мне нравится. Им не нравится. They don't like. It isn't pleasing to them. Вот. Их номер. Their hotel room. Но им не хочется уже найти другую гостиницу. But им не хочется. They don't want. It means it doesn't want itself to them. They wouldn't like. Им не хочется уже already найти другую гостиницу. To find another hotel. Почему? Им некогда не было искать ее. They didn't have enough time to look for one. To search for one. Okay, so you can see from these examples good phrases all using the dative pronouns. Please interchange different dative pronouns with the examples I gave, and this will enable you to to get a lot of practice, because this is a very common and very typical structure used daily, hourly, minutely in the Russian language. Thank you very much. Now, what am I going to do to the joke part of this? I will come back to this in a second when I think of a joke to tell. Now this song. How young we were, как молоды мы были. Оглянись, незнакомый прохожий. Look about you, you unknown bypasser. Your incorruptible appearance is familiar to me. Looks like myself when I was younger. We don't always recognize ourselves. There is nothing on earth which passes without leaving a trace. And although youth has gone, it is in any case immortal. How young we were, how young we were, how sincerely we loved, how we believed in ourselves. In those days All the flowers on the paths of the earth, they met us without sardonic laughter. We were able to forgive our friends for their mistakes, only we were not able to forgive their betrayals. Nothing on earth passes without a trace, and although youth has gone, it is in any case immortal. How young we were, how young we were, how sincerely we loved, how we believed in ourselves. We have already played out the first half of the game, and one thing we managed to understand. In order not to be lost on the earth by others, try not to lose yourself. There is nothing on earth which passes without leaving the trace, and although youth has gone, it is in any case immortal. How young we were, how young we were, how sincerely we loved and believed in ourselves.
Оглянись, незнакомый, прохожий, мне твой взгляд неподкупный, знаком. Может, я это только моложе, не всегда мы себя узнаем. Ничто на земле не проходит бесследно, и юность ушедшая все же бессмертна. Как молоды мы были, как молоды мы были, как искренне любили, как верили в себя. Нас тогда без усмешек встречали все цветы на дорогах земли. Вы друзей за ошибки прощали, лишь измены простить не могли. Ничто на земле не проходит бесследно, и юность ушедшая все же бессмертна. Как молоды мы были, как молоды мы были, как искренне любили, как верили в себя. Первый тайм мы уже отыграли, и одно лишь сумели понять. Чтоб тебя на земле не теряли, постарайся себя не терять. Ничто на земле не проходит бесследно, и юность ушедшая все же бессмертна. Как молоды мы были, как молоды мы были, как искренне любили, как верили в себя.
Спасибо, до свидания, до следующего урока.